came here from his native Australia for the skiing. But it's the geology that has fascinated Tim Smith for the 17 years since he moved to BC. The honours student in engineering geology quickly learned that demanding terrain requires demanding standards for BC engineers and geoscientists.
I'm a very big believer in the two professions of engineering and geoscience, and I firmly believe that we should be putting the best foot forward and having the best members out there doing the work, and it's very important. The public has trusted us to do this.
When he's not in the field for the forestry geotechnical consulting company he set up in 1998, Tim is usually working hard for APEGBC.
I know this is a great story about the work that the P.Geos and P.Engineers are doing in the forest sector.
Yeah, I think it's particularly appropriate, Wayne, since what happened on this last weekend with the two landslides.
In the past decade, he's been a member of council, served on half a dozen committees, and also served on the board of the Forest Management Institute. He chaired the Joint Practices Board and was APEGBC's representative on the Government Task Force for Professional Reliance, a BC Director for the Canadian Council of Professional Geologists, and Chair of the Division of Engineers and Geologists in the forest sector.
Professionals should always continue throughout their careers to always advance their understanding of the profession they're in and also the body of knowledge. Without that, the moment you stop learning is the moment you should retire. I find now, being a sole proprietor, that my work with the association sort of helps balance out the fact that you don't have that dynamic in an office. That the dynamic for me is now picked up in a lot of the volunteer work that I do.
Constantly striving to upgrade the profession, for the past 3 years he's been an instructor for ethics at the mandatory Law and Ethics Seminar for Professionals in Training.
So I'm talking to you as a member of the association, not as a professional geoscientist.
Through my work in the association, I've realized it's very important to put the interests of the profession in front of any self-interest, and that helps to continue on the strong traditions that have been developed by those before us, and hopefully people will look back and say the same thing about the work that many of the professionals are doing these days.
For his passion and his continuing efforts on behalf of APEGBC, Tim Smith is a worthy winner of a Professional Service Award.